the light of wisdom prevail. May we dispel the darkness of ignorance. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 13th Convocation ceremony of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira. But before we begin the proceedings of the day, may I request the audience to switch off their mobile phone or to put it in the silent mode. This is a humble request which I am sure you will understand will help us to keep the sanctity of the occasion. I thank you honestly for your cooperation. Without further ado, may I request revered Swami Mahapragyanandaji, Principal Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, to deliver the welcome address and also to present the annual report of the college. Please, Maharaj.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramakrishnaya. I offer my humble pranam to Sri Sri Thakur, Sri Sri Ma, Sri Sri Swamiji Maharaj. And today is a very auspicious day. Is the Janma Tithi of Mahapurush Maharaj Swami Shivanandaji. My humble pranams I offer to Swami Shivanandaji also. We begin this very solemn occasion today, the 13th Convocation ceremony of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, Belur Math. Today on the dais present, revered Srimad Swami Shukadevanandaji Maharaj, Secretary of our college. I offer my respectful pranams to revered Maharaj Ji with other senior monastic members of Ramakrishna Mission, not only from Vidyamandir, Saradapet and Belur Math also, who are present here in this auditorium. My respect and best wishes to our Vice Principal Maharaj, Brahmachari Tattva Chaitanya, who is also sitting on the stage, and my best wishes to, on behalf of Vidyamandira, I cordially welcome Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, Honorable Inspector of Colleges, University of Calcutta, and Professor Chatterjee is the President of this 13th Convocation ceremony. We are honored to have him with us for conferring the degrees to our graduating students today. Welcome, sir. My sincere regards to Professor Shumon Chakraborty, Director, Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, who has kindly agreed upon to deliver the 13th Convocation address to our graduating students. But owing to his serious health issues, he could not be present here physically. We shall hear him this time in virtual mode. My cordial welcome to Professor Prashant Kumar Datto, Department of Physics, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, who is the chief guest of this session, and sir has reached all the way from here from Kharagpur, and we are extremely grateful to Professor Datta that he also had agreed to deliver a special address in our 13th Convocation amidst his very busy schedule, and I am happy to share with you that Professor Datta is also an alumnus of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira. Currently is the Department of Physics, IIT Kharagpur. Welcome, sir. My warm welcome to Professor Gopal Chandra Bain, who is the Secretary of the Teachers Council, and I welcome also the IQAC Coordinator, Professor Arindam Roy, and all other distinguished faculty members of different academic departments present here today. We welcome all our donors, patrons, well-wishers. I also cordially welcome the respected members of the Alumni Association of our college. I see in this gathering Professor Pratap Kumar Das and others, and who our alumni, their continuous support and encouragement play a pivotal role to run this institution. My heartfelt welcome to Sri Ranjan Kumar Bishwas, Head Clerk of our college office, with all other non-teaching staff members of our college and hostels, and for their tireless effort since last 3 weeks, we could make this ceremony successful today. I welcome the members of the Department of Higher Education, Government of West Bengal, with other government officials who are here today, and finally, I welcome all my dear students who are going to get their degrees, in short, and we have with us our PhD students, and of course, the students of undergraduate and postgraduate courses, that is 2022 to 2025 batch and 2023 to 2025 batch. They are the, undergraduate batch is the last batch of our CBCS system. Especially our undergraduate students, when I can very well recall, when they stepped in this institution, it was just the end of the COVID pandemic, and the situation was gradually coming back to the normal state. Actually, that was the time of neo-normal. And I must say, as myself as principal and Vidyamandira as a vice principal of this institution, that very year we took responsibility and we received them as our first UG batch. Therefore, today it's a really very happy moment that all of them with their seniors are going to receive their much awaited degrees. And welcome to our current undergraduate, postgraduate students who are going to get the prize and medals for their extraordinary performances in various fields last year. And welcome to all the guardians and parents of our graduating students and present student. With this, very briefly, I'll try to read out or some essence, some excerpts of the activity of the last year, that is from July 2024 to June 2025. The college secured 19th position in the NIRF ranking system in our college category in 2025, and Vidyamandira, it became the nodal center of IIRS ISRO outreach program during the academic year 24-25. On 16 January 2025, our college signed a very memorandum of understanding with Caltech Steel Casting India Private Limited with the objective to develop sustainable chemical processes in the Institute Applied Chemistry Laboratory with a special emphasis of on-spot ammonia synthesis. And we developed a very beautiful lab here in the Department of Applied Chemistry. And we had another, actually last year we signed number of MOUs with some research institutes, colleges and universities. But here I mentioned 2 or 3 here. A MOU was signed with the Symbiosis Center of Distance Learning, SCDL. And Vidyamandira in this 2025 has been recognized as a CIRO, Scientific and Industrial Research Organization, by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Our college also received the certificate of DSIR, that is Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, to avail exemption in custom duties regarding the scientific research oriented expenses. Last year, our faculty members, a few of course, they received notable awards, I mention here Professor Uttam Kumar Ghorai was honored with the prestigious Society of Material Chemistry Bronze Medal, and he also got the electrophoric, and his paper got the first position in chemical sciences for his paper entitled Electrochemical Synthesis of Green Ammonia and Green Urea at Room Temperature in the 3rd International Conference of Science and Technology of Advanced Material. Professor Ghorai also, he received the INSA Young Scientist Award in 2025. He is currently the head of the Departments of Industrial Chemistry, Applied Chemistry. Professor Arindam Sarkar is the head of the Department of Computer Science and Electronics, has been honored with the Eminent Chief Information Officer of India Award. And Professor Sarkar also, he delivered a talk in the Enhancing Access and Connectivity at the Eastern India Information Technology Fair on 13th of September. Professor Prithviraj Bishwas, head Department of History, was invited by the Max Weber's Smithwang India to participate in a fully funded international workshop on rethinking the business history of South Asia. And Professor Shantanu De, he is also one of the associate professors in the Department of History of our college, has joined the prestigious ICCR Chair of Indian Studies at Jagiellonian University, Krakow, Poland for 1 year. Professor De is now there in Poland. He is now ICCR Chair of Indian Studies. He joined there. And last year, actually our students, they also exhibited their excellence in various fields. Our students regularly, our UG and PG students, they regularly go out and actively participate in different competitions, presentation. I'll mention one or two here selectively. Ochishman Patro, Department of History, he received and this is one more thing, he received an offer admission to fully funded PhD program at University of Saskatchewan, Canada. And Amrik Biswas, a PG student of Department of History, has been awarded the full scholarship to pursue PhD in University of California. And Soumodip Malik, final year PG student, Department of Philosophy, has placed ICICI Bank is a relationship manager. Rahul Manna and Arnab Samanto, UG 3rd year student, Department of Computer Science, they are placed through TCS Smart Hiring and TCS Ignite respectively. And Shandip Kumar Mondal is a PG second year student, Department of Applied Chemistry, has been placed as a graduate engineer trainee in a Berger Pens after successfully clearing the competitive examination interview. Agnik Devnath and Shubharthi Dotto, UG first year student, last year of course, Department of Economics, secured first position in RBI 90 state level quiz held in Westin Hotel, Rajarhat, and so on. Monoshi Jyoti, UG 3rd year student, Department of Microbiology, was among the winners of the drawing competition in the Bio E3 Policy Awareness campaign conducted by the Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council, Government of India. And our college at present runs, our college offers 14 major courses, honors program, rather major courses, 14 minor courses, 15, postgraduate program 7, research program 6, and number of certificate courses. From our placement cell last year we offered totally 35 certificate courses, and Bose House campus more than 25 certificate courses. We have diploma courses in photography to tourism and travel, and we have 7 add-on courses right now last year, tabla, pakhwaj, vocal music, and so on. Last year, that is 24-25, total number of undergraduate student was in 547, PG student 129. And this PhD scholars, admission to PhD program was 15. Percentage of student coming from the socially underprivileged section, 46.15. And in 24-25 session, total admission to the UG first year were 216, post-graduation 61. Total pass percentage also 100% last year, and first class marks secured by the student, more than 86.63%, and in undergraduate, postgraduate, it was 87.67%. The 13th batch of students, they also performed brilliantly, almost majority, maximum, sitting here. They brilliantly in the external examination, like IIT JAM, GATE, NET, so on, and they are, of course, today morning also I met many of them. So they are admitted in postgraduate program, PhD program, like the institute, ISCS, different TIFRs, universities like JNU, BHU, different ISERs, and all obviously different IITs, NIV, and so on. I am not mentioning it separately. And top in the all India level JAM, 16 was almost 1 to 100, and total number of GATE qualified students were 26, GAT B exam 13, and TIFR 4, CUSET 10. I must mention here Shubhan Ghosh of chemistry. He secured the first position in All India AIR 1, and Shoham Raj Maiti, he secured the 4th position, All India in Biological Sciences, and so on. More than 100 seminars and workshops took place here. Obviously, I mentioned 1 or 2 very significant, more than 100 actually, seminar workshop together last year. Chemistry and Industrial Chemistry, Catalysis for Sustainable Environment by Taposh Kumar Majhi. He actually delivered the talk. He is a Bhatnagar awardee, and and from JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research, NCSR, and Bangalore, and Professor Bibek Mutsitwar, he was also a Bhatnagar awardee, and a division of Chemical Sciences, TIFR, Mumbai. So that was one significant seminar. And my Department of Microbiology and Zoology, they conducted an international seminar. Dr. Triparna Sen, co-director, TIFF Cancer Institute, Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, New York, and others also joined this. And here, by IQSC, here we organized one workshop, enhancing skill, ensuring the compatibility, summer internship as hands-on pathways of experimental learning. Swami Shastrughanandaji Maharaj and Vedatitanandaji and Professor Debashish Bishar from Calcutta University, they were the speakers. And of course, all endowment lectures like Vimuktananda Memorial Lectures, Dilip Kumar Mukherjee Memorial Lecture, Sabyasachi Sarkar Memorial Lecture, everything, Azad Hind Fauj Memorial Lecture, all the memorial lectures conducted properly. And we had research projects from funding agencies, very significant, ACRB, Birla Carbon Private Limited, Calder's Steel Casting India Private Limited, and of course Indian Knowledge System IKS and ICSSR. These projects, research projects, are under Professor Uttam Kumar Ghodai, Professor Syed Riaz, Professor Shantanu De. Vidyamandira Patrika also was published in due time. Our teachers, they had published more than 66 international publication in peer-reviewed journal, national 14 and international 3 and national 18 book chapters. And number of our almost many faculty members, they presented their papers in international, national and state level seminars last year. And our placement and career counseling cell, they send our students of departments like industrial chemistry and of course other departments, microbiology, zoology, computer science, all the students, physics, chemistry, they were sent to different institutes, universities, companies for their summer training. Like I mentioned 1 or 2, IIT Kharagpur, JNU, New Delhi, ACC Cement, HR Johnson, and so on. Please maintain silence. Boys. RMRC Bhubaneswar, and our few students last year, they are placed in Barger Pens, TCS, like that. I'll skip this part. Our 12th convocation also, 12th convocation held in December 14. Professor Indorin Manna, Vice Chancellor Beat Mesra, he delivered the talk. Last year, our NSS unit, they conducted tree plantation programs, different awareness programs, just like, health and hygiene, cloth distribution and so on, and cultural activities. Actually, Vidyamandira, we conduct throughout the year, just like all previous years. This year too, we conducted all our cultural activities like inter-college university competitions, cultural competition like Tejasharma Memorial Quiz, and intra-college competition like extempo, debate, tabla lohra, etc. These are the competitions. And Bratri Barana, Saraswati Puja, all the celebration, Independence Day celebration, it went on as usual. Last year, in the Tithi Puja of Swami Brahmananda Ji, Vidyamandira students, they went to Shikra Kulingram for performance there. One Giti Natto was there. Bose House campus, last year, actually this continues a journey with the Center of Academic Enrichment, Cultural Awareness and Value-Based Education. Here we had 4 segments: Indian Heritage Studies, Creative and Performing Art, Psychological Studies and Skill Enhancement Studies. Altogether, more than 25 courses were offered in the last session. Total number of students enrolled 567. And obviously here number of female students were more in the Bose House campus. There we conducted Bose House campus nearly 55 webinar and seminars, and from there we offered internship program also. Creativity and blogging of the YouTube skill, introducing the translation studies, exploring Alpana and so on. And we conducted teachers refreshers course from the Bose House with organized refresher course Indology and Indian Heritage with collaboration of UGC Malabya Mission Teacher Training Center MMTTC conductants in accordance with the UGC guidelines. Eminent scholars, educationists and experts from India and abroad, they enrich the participant. That is another breakthrough, conducting the teachers refreshers course in collaboration with MMTTC. And we had publication from Bose House like Bharat Shilpo, Ram Prasad, and 2 books actually also published. IQSC we conducted ran certificate courses and especially 2 significant workshops there. And our faculty members, they joined zonal conferences. And library, our library is, we all know, this is RFID enabled library, Koha enable OPAC, and we have the system. Altogether, number of books were in the last year, more than 1,000 new books were purchased, and number of books right now 77,488. We have good number of reference book, more than nearly 4,000, 3,824 printed journals and audio books and so on. And we have more than 8,000 last year. If we add the figure, more than 8,000 books in our departmental libraries. Number of views on online public access catalog during 24-25 session was 9289. Funding, we got funding from the government of West Bengal. We had a special grant to purchase. We are very happy to share modular furniture, smart classroom and generator. This is for our college. This is around 80 lakhs, 5,000 some amount. And from grants, funding agencies like ACRB, DBT Star College and Autonomy, we got funding 1,09,21,970. That was the funding last year. And our challenges, I will wrap up with this, challenges and future plan, of course, to demand the increase of number of students. Actually, after the introduction of NEP, to run this in this 4-year program after the implementation in this residential pattern is a very big challenge. The number will become more as soon as the 4th year joins next year. So we are trying to trying our level best to get more accommodation for this new batch of student. Already at the top of the Binay Bhavan by one of our alumni, we received lump sum. With that, Gautam Hajra Chaudhuri, so he is one of the lustrous alumni of Vidyamandira and other sources from Alumni Association. We had constructed one floor on Binay Bhavan to accommodate number of students, but of course this is not adequate. So this is one challenge, and another challenge is introducing more number of postgraduate and PhD programs. Already we proposed to the University of Calcutta for conducting the PhD program in history. It is about to come, but introducing more number of post-graduation program, and there are other few, and we are extremely grateful to the Department of Higher Education, Government of West Bengal for their generous financial support, which is helping us building up the new infrastructure, as I already said, and our thanks to the authority of the University of Calcutta for their academic and administrative support, and I am very much grateful to all the visitors today for their presence and our dignitaries who are also present in the dais. Let us meditate on the Holy Trio and let us seek their choices blessings so that we can work as their true instrument to enrich Vidyamandira, the temple of learning. Thank you very much.
Maharaj, for enumerating at length the various academic achievements and activities of our college. Moving on, we will now felicitate our esteemed guests. May I request Dr. Arindam Rai, Associate Professor, Department of Microbiology and IQAC Coordinator, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Prashanto Kumar Dotto, Professor, Department of Physics, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. May I now request Mr. Ranjan Bishwas, Head Clerk, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira Office, to felicitate the President of the Convocation Meet, Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, Honorable Inspector of Colleges, the University of Calcutta. Thank you, Dr. Roy and Mr. Biswas. May I now request revered Swami Shukadevananda Ji Maharaj, Secretary, Ramakrishna Mission Sharada Pitha, to deliver the inaugural address of the ceremony. Please, Maharaj.
जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Respected Professor P.K. Dotto, coming from IIT Kharagpur, respected Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, representing the University of Calcutta, my dear Swami Mahapragyananda Ji Maharaj, principal of this college, and also Tattva Chaitanya Maharaj, Vice Principal of our college, and Dr. Gopal Chandra Bain, the Secretary of the Teachers' Council, and Arindam Roy, the IQAC Coordinator, respected heads of the departments, respected faculty members, respected guardians coming from different parts of the country. Last but not the least, today the students, I should use a term which is called graduates, who are going to receive the degree are called graduates, not graduates. But if I use that word, many may not understand. That is why I am telling you, my dear students who are going to receive the degrees today, a very good afternoon to all of you, because especially it is a very, auspicious day in the life of the students who are going to enter into a new phase of life. You all have received here the best possible. All our learned teachers in this institution have left no stone unturned to give you the best possible, to equip you for the struggle in life. And my monastic brothers have also day and night, they have joined to give their best. You are all going to enter into different phases. Some will take up research, some will take up some other profession, something. But remember, this Vidyamandira is the dream of Swami Vivekananda, man making and character building education. Everybody in Vidyamandira, even the non-teaching faculties, have day and night, they have struggled to give you the best. Even the hostel staff, they have tried to give you the best. In return, what are you going to give? I will actually quote from the Swami Vivekananda's writings. I call him a Duratman who, at the cost of the millions of people getting educated himself, does not pay any heed to them. Remember, Swamiji told 100 years back, what is the meaning of it? You all know that the education which you have received, who are responsible? Millions of have contributed. How they have contributed? You see, you have got educated, I have got educated. My father or your father had no capacity to build a separate college for you or for me. How the money came? A rickshaw puller, a farmer, Say for example, a rickshaw puller, he is going to buy some medicine, he is giving, remember, tax. Even a poor farmer who is going to purchase kerosene to light his house, he is giving tax. From tax only, the public exchequer got enriched. প্রত্যেকটি মানুষই কিন্তু দিয়েছে, অনেক গরিব মানুষ দিয়েছে ওখানে। ওদের থেকেই তো আসলো পাবলিক এক্সচেকার। And from that public exchequer, remember, we have received education. Swamiji knew it more than 100 years back. Today is a day for all of us to remember. You know, in your principal Maharaj's office, there is one, saying of the Einstein. Einstein is telling, every day I remind myself, the one morsel of food which I take, how many have contributed for it? And every day, Einstein is telling, I resolve myself that I also have to give equally something to others. Action and reactions are equal and opposite. If we do not learn to give it, remember, one more thing Swami Vivekananda told, they alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. And that is why today I am telling you that today is a day, rather if you permit me to say, it is a sankalpa. You take a sankalpa, yes, God has given me many things. In return, ভগবান যদি আমাকে দিন দেন, আমিও কিছুটা দিতে চেষ্টা করব। এটাই স্বামীজি চেয়েছিলেন, তোমাদের মধ্যে থেকে কত কি বড় বড় হবে, সায়েন্টিস্ট উইল কাম, big, even other, for example, you can occupy the posts in different, strata of life. But never forget that one, that you have a duty for your brethren. স্বামীজি স্বদেশ মন্ত্রে কি বলছেন? প্রত্যেক ভারতবাসী আমার ভাই, আমার রক্ত। হে ভারত, ভুলিও না আমাদের আদর্শটা কি। What is our ideal? Standing before you today here, I can only pray to Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, Sri Sharada Devi, and Swami Vivekananda. May their choicest blessings be on all of us, so that we can become real human beings. মা আমায় মানুষ করো, এই প্রার্থনা করে আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করছি। All the good wishes and congratulations for you.
Thank you, Maharaj, for aptly reminding the graduates of the rich heritage of this hallowed institution, and also for underlining their duties as committed social beings. I earnestly hope that the students will reflect on their ethical responsibility to contribute, to give, to build. Professor Shuman Chakraborty, Honorable Director, IIT Kharagpur, who was supposed to attend the convocation meet, unfortunately could not make it due to health issues. He has, however, very kindly sent us his recorded address. We will now play Professor Chakraborty's address. Maharaj.
Namaskar. Respected Swamiji, revered monks of the Ramakrishna Mission, esteemed members of the governing body, distinguished faculty, proud parents, and my dear graduates. Here at the Belur Math, participating in this annual convocation is not merely an honor. It is a moment of profound introspection. This is not just a place of learning, it is a confluence of thought and transcendence. In Bangla, we call it Chetona Khetro, where the eternal dialogue between knowledge and wisdom continues uninterrupted across centuries. At institutions like Ramakrishna Mission, Vidyamandira, education is not transactional, it is transformational, গঠনমূলক ও চরিত্র নির্মাণমূলক. It does not merely ask, what will you become? It dares to ask, who will you become? Today, as you receive your degrees, I wish to speak not only about your future, but the future of human intellect itself. Swami Vivekananda declared with his characteristic clarity, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. শিক্ষা সেই যা মানুষের অন্তর্নিহিত পূর্ণতাকে প্রকাশ করে. This statement is revolutionary even today. It reminds that education is not the accumulation of information, nor mere training of skills. It is the unfolding of inner potential, the awakening of conscience, courage, and compassion. মানুষ হওয়ার সাধনা. In an era obsessed with rankings, metrics, and market value, this vision is more relevant than ever before. Because the world you are stepping into is not short of information, but desperately short of wisdom. আজকের বিশ্বে তথ্যের কোনো অভাব নেই, কিন্তু প্রজ্ঞার অভাব প্রবল. You inherit a world of breathtaking possibility, unprecedented, unforgiving, unfinished. Artificial intelligence that can write, diagnose, predict, and create. Biotechnology that can rewrite life itself. Quantum computing that challenges our understanding of reality. Connectivity that collapses distances, but often deepens isolation. Yet, you also inherit a world of deep fractures. Technological power without ethical restraint. Knowledge without empathy. Speed without direction. And growth without justice. This paradox defines your generation, and therefore your responsibility is historic. যন্ত্র মানুষের দাস হওয়া উচিত, মানুষ যন্ত্রের দাস নয়. Let me speak briefly about artificial intelligence, a subject often framed in terms of either fear or fascination. AI will overperform humans in many tasks. It has already started doing that. It will be faster, more accurate, more tireless. But then, let us ask the deeper question. Can AI replace wisdom? Can AI replace conscience? Can it replace compassion? বিবেক, সহানুভূতি, নৈতিক দায়িত্ব এগুলো কি কৃত্রিম বুদ্ধিমত্তা কখনো নিজের হাতে দায়িত্ব নিয়ে সামলাতে পারবে? Swami Vivekananda never feared machines. He feared small minds. Technology is not the threat. The absence of ethical anchoring is the real threat. The real danger is not intelligent machines. It is unwise humans wielding them. যাকে আমরা বলি বিবেকহীন বুদ্ধিমত্তা। Your education must therefore ensure that while machines grow smarter, humans must grow deeper. চরিত্রই মানুষের প্রকৃত শক্তি। Swami Vivekananda envisioned strength not as aggression but as moral courage. Strength is what the Upanishads speak to me from every page he mentioned. But strength without empathy becomes tyranny. Knowledge without ethics becomes destruction. Innovation without responsibility becomes alienation. As future scholars, scientists, administrators, educators, entrepreneurs, you must carry an unwavering ethical compass. Ask not only this question, can this be done, but always accompany that with the following questions. Should this be done? For whom is this being done? At what human cost? This is not optional. This is the responsibility for our civilization. Now let me mention something about the ethos on research, inquiry, and the spirit of fearlessness. True research, whether it is science, humanities, or philosophy, demands fearlessness. Swami Vivekananda urged India to think boldly, originally, and independently. Be a hero. Always say, I have no fear. That was his mantra. ভয় ত্যাগ করো, ভয়ই সমস্ত দুঃখের মূল। In today's academic world, fear often takes subtle forms. Fear of failure, fear of being unconventional, fear of challenging the dominant narratives. But progress has never come from intellectual timidity. India's resurgence as a knowledge leader, innovation hub, and moral voice depends on minds trained to question deeply, synthesize fearlessly, and serve selflessly. But capability is very important, and education for nation building and humanity is our most important priority for capacity building. India today stands at a defining moment. We are no longer just a nation of aspirants. We are becoming a nation of capabilities. আমাদের ক্ষমতা আর আত্মবিশ্বাস দুটোই আছে। At the same time, you are not merely degree holders. You are trustees of the future. Whether you serve in villages or global corporations, in classrooms or laboratories, in public life or private enterprise, let your work reflect the following: intellectual excellence par excellence, ethical integrity, and social empathy. A combination of all these three. This is what is the Swamiji way. Let us consider leadership as service and not privilege. যাহা কিছু মহান তাহা সকলের কল্যাণের জন্য. Leadership today is often confused with visibility. But Swamiji taught us something far more profound. They alone live who live for others. যারা অন্যের জন্য বাঁচে তারাই প্রকৃত জীবিত. The highest form of leadership is service. The highest form of success is impact. And the highest form of intelligence is humility. As the director of IIT Kharagpur, I see daily how greatest breakthroughs arise when brilliance is combined with purpose. Carry that lesson forward. A personal message now to all the graduates. Dear students, the world will try to define you by maybe your salary, your designation, and in the modern era, your social media footprint. Resist such a reduction. Think what you have given. Tumi ki dile. Define yourself by the problems you choose to solve, the lives that you uplift, and the values you refuse to compromise. Remember, you are not here merely to make a living. You are here to make life meaningful. তোমরা শুধু জীবিকা অর্জনের জন্য জন্মাওনি, তোমরা জীবনের অর্থ নির্মাণের জন্য জন্মেছো. Let me conclude where all inspiration must lead with Swamiji's immortal call. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. ওঠো জাগো, লক্ষ্য না পৌঁছানো পর্যন্ত থেমে যেও না. But today, I add one more thought, contemporary. Arise not just to compete, but to contribute. Awake not just to opportunity, but to responsibility. Stop not until knowledge is united with wisdom, power with compassion, and progress with humanity. ওঠো মনুষ্যত্ব নিয়ে, জাগো নৈতিকতার আলোয়, থেমো না যতক্ষণ না জ্ঞান ও করুণা এক হয়ে মিশে যায়. May you carry the light of this sacred institution into the world. May your intellect remain fearless, your ethics unshaken, and your hearts compassionate. Congratulations to the class of the 13th Convocation. The future awaits not to test you, but to be transformed by you. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Swamiji. Jai Bharat.
Chakraborty for underscoring the transformative potential of character building education. Empathetic anchoring is what he advocated for, tackling perhaps the biggest challenge of our times, the AI challenge. Thank you, sir. Let me now introduce the chief guest of the convocation meet, Professor Prashant Kumar Dotto. Dr. Dotto is a professor in the Department of Physics, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. He was a visiting professor in the University of Michigan between 2015-16. His research on linear physics, nonlinear optics, and ultra-fast optical spectroscopy has been published in several premier and internationally acclaimed journals. He has over 100 highly acclaimed research publications to his credit. Professor Dotto is also an illustrious alumnus of our college. He graduated with BSc in Physics in 1985 from Vidyamandira It is almost a homecoming for Professor Dotto. We are truly honored to have him with us today. May I now invite Professor Dotto to deliver the convocation address. Please, sir.
Good afternoon. First, let me make my pranam to Swamiji, Thakur Ma Swamiji, and all the monks here, particularly Principal Maharaj, Vice Principal Maharaj, then Secretary Maharaj, and all other monks here. And actually, after listening these last two lectures by our director Suman Chakraborty and Secretary Maharaj, I see that there is a big similarity between them. It was as if it was the same message they are going to give. You see, these two are big people and their thoughts are in line. Their thoughts almost in the same direction to uplift you. Okay, so yesterday I got a phone call from Principal Maharaj around 9 p.m. and I was enthralled. I had some work because I am organizing a conference in Kolkata this weekend. From Friday I have a conference in Rajarhat. So I was a bit busy, but as soon as I saw this is Vidyamandira, immediately I told Maharaj that I will be there. Because I was a student here 43 years ago, okay, almost 43 years ago. And I am still remembering my revered Maharajas, Swami Medhasananda, Swami Attapriyananda, then then our Satyabrata Maharaj, Sekharananda, Bijan Maharaj, then Dibbananda. So all Maharajas used to take our class. Okay, I was fortunate to get them in our class also. Swami Medhasananda used to take our spiritual heritage class. 175 student, he used to take 2 hours class of in spiritual heritage, pin drop silence for 2 hours. It was a mesmerizing class of 175 students. We used to really hear it with a lot of intensity. Everybody used to get uplifted with his lecture. And it was a difficult subject, but still there was a pin drop silence in the class. Everybody was mesmerized with his. So that was the atmosphere I got. So this is the 13th Convocation. When I heard that 13th Convocation, it struck me immediately. Why 13th? I was there in that college in 83, and there it should have been maybe around 80th Convocation, but I heard that this convocation started when the college became autonomous, isn't it? So now it is almost in a status of a university. So we have a full-fledged convocation, and you are fortunate to have this opportunity to get your degree in a convocation. In our time, we used to get degree in a annual function. Okay, annual function, we used to get awards and degrees. So this is really a very happy moment for me and as well as you. Particularly, this is a special occasion for the students. You are really, you are getting the recognition of your hard work, and it is not only for you, it is also a very auspicious day for the monks here, teachers here, and the administration. All of them have struggled to give you quality education. This institution is different. So all institutions try to give man-making education, but this is with a purpose to give a man-making education. Okay, so you can also get in other colleges some sort of, in every curriculum, educational curriculum has a purpose of man-making education. But here it is forcefully, and not forcefully I should say, but its structure is such that it will make you some sort of made man. I give you an example. say when I was student, in the very third year, when our exams are over, Principal Maharaj used to come to our hostel almost for 1 month every day after dinner. Okay. After dinner, he used to spend almost 1 hour with us, and he used to tell us what is the purpose of life, and he used to spend a lot of time. So he used to ask everybody, what did you learn from this college? So students used to tell, sir, I learned this different things. Then one student, he is my actually partner in laboratory, okay, in physics laboratory, Atanu Bag. He has spent whole life in Abu Dhabi. He is working in a very big company in Abu Dhabi. He is responsible there for a big activity there. So he told Maharaj, I learned what is man-making education theoretically, but I have not been. Okay. Okay, he told that I have not been the made man, what you wanted to, but I know what is man-making education theoretically. Maharaj told that is enough. That will take you to a big position. And in fact, he is doing very good. So here, every student is blessed. That you may not know, that all of you are blessed by Saradama. I remember those days, I used to go to the ashram, Belur Math, and just in the outside the Saradama's temple, in the floor, I used to sit there and meditate for some time, just to pray that give me strength, and in fact I used to get strength. This is I am telling you with conviction, okay? And in fact all of you, if you ask intensely to Ma that please give me strength to overcome this problem, or you will face a lot of problem in your life. But if you intensely ask from Mother, you will not be disappointed. I can tell you with conviction. Okay, so you please don't forget it. And what I see that I go to different types of recruitments in different places, and I see many students from my college. Okay, but I ask them, everybody, that you please tell me Savana Babutu. Okay, because Savana Babutu has a lot of strength and it makes your character. The last sentence of Savana Babutu, Ma Bidbi Savahe. Okay, this is very important. Ma Bidbi Savahe. Say now you are student, after some time you will be teacher. So your chair will be changed. So you should have a loving attitude to the teacher. Similarly, teachers should have a loving attitude to the students. A student-teacher's relation, this is best composed in Savana Babutu. I don't think nobody can make another this type of sloka which gives the best representation of a relationship between a teacher and student. So you should not forget this Savana Babutu all through your life. This will help you. Even if you see a student is not very obedient or he is not, but still if you show him good attitude, he will be transformed. Teacher has to transform a student, okay? So that is our purpose. It is not a good student, Tejasanandaji used to say, that a good student will do wherever he goes. But a bad student who is not good, how to lift him? That is our challenge. So that was Tejasanandaji. In his time, he used to go to Bangladesh in small places, villages, and he used to bring students here, and those students became very big in their life. Okay. So this is, we should try. All of you will become, I know you will be dispersed all over the world and carry the message of Swamiji, Saradama and Ramakrishna, and he will distribute all over the world, and definitely you will make us proud in your work, and I wish all of you will get big success in your life. And I also, Secretary Maharaja already mentioned, Principal Maharaja has already mentioned that today is the birth anniversary of Swami Sivananda. If you just read if you read him, what he did in his entire life, you will find that in the most difficult period of Ramakrishna mission, when it was in the inception period, how much hard work he has done. You can't believe, we can't do that type of work. So much hard work, and because of their hard work, this Ramakrishna Mission has come, and we have got a very good place to study. We could build our career, and now what Suman Chakraborty told, Professor Suman Chakraborty told, and Secretary Maharaja also told, that this is time to give back. We should give back what we have got because of their hard work. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Papered by fond memories of his Vidyamandira days, Professor Datto spoke about the unique character of this institution and also drew our attention to the importance of man-making education. He also very importantly linked the two speeches that preceded him for our students. I hope the students would reflect upon his words. Moving on, may I now request Dr. Gopal Chandra Bayan, Secretary, Teachers Council, and Associate Professor, Department of Bengali, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, to address the audience.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramakrishnaya. Good afternoon, revered Srimad Swami Shukadevananda Maharajji, Secretary, Ramakrishna Mission Sharada Pitha, Honorable Professor Prashant Kumar Datto, Department of Physics, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, Honorable Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, Inspector of Colleges, University of Calcutta, Kolkata, revered Swami Mahapragyananda Maharajji, Principal, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, revered Brahmachari Tattva Chaitanya Maharajji, Vice Principal, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, all colleagues, including staff members of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira Parivar, beloved students, researchers, and well-wishers. This is a rare opportunity for me to share some words in this convocation. On behalf of the Teachers Council of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, I congratulate all passing students and researchers. Besides this, I also congratulate all the faculty members, including Maharajas, Brahmacharis, non-teaching staff, and especially the administration for shaping young minds. My dear students, you know, Ramakrishna Mission has a major responsibility in nation building through enriching science, technology, culture, and morality by providing value-based education to students to make them global leaders. Remind this ideal, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira has contributed substantially to the development of higher education. So we believe the graduates passing from this institution can dedicate themselves to the development of the nation. My dear graduates, today marks the end of one chapter in your life and the beginning of another. In the future, you must remember the years you spent here, whether in the prayer hall, in the classroom, in the library, in special study session, or engaging in passionate events such as sports, yoga, music, debate, recitation, drama performances, Kobita Radda, Vidyarthi Broto, Tithi Puja, divine walks to the holy river Ganga, and especially Pradakshina of the Ramakrishna temple has been a time of growth. Dear students, this moment is the culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, curiosity, and growth. You have worked tirelessly, often through challenges no one could have predicted, and you stand here ready to begin a new chapter in your lives. Truly, convocation is more than a ceremony, it is a pause in time. It invites us to look back with gratitude and ahead with purpose. Each of you arrived here with hopes and many questions. Along the way, you discovered new passions, met valuable people who shaped your thinking and learned lessons far beyond textbooks. You learned resilience during difficult semesters, collaboration in group projects that tested your patience and courage when you stepped outside your comfort zone. These experiences are not just memories, but are the foundation of the leaders, innovators, thinkers, and citizens you will become. To fulfill your dream, you should remember Swamiji's vision. You know what Swamiji said, জগতের এখন একান্ত প্রয়োজন হলো চরিত্র। জগৎ এখন তাঁদের চায় যাঁদের জীবন প্রেমদীপ্ত এবং স্বার্থশূন্য। You should always remember that divine idea. It is true, the world you enter today is complex and fast changing, but it is also filled with extraordinary opportunities. You also remember that you are equipped not only with knowledge, but with empathy, creativity, spirituality, and the ability to adapt. These qualities will be your compass as you navigate the years ahead. Again, congratulations, my dear graduates. On behalf of the Teachers' Council of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, I want to share some more words, especially for you, that the world waits for you. Go forward with full confidence and with a meaningful purpose. The blessing of Holy Trio, Thakur, Ma, Swamiji is always with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bain. We are honored to have among us Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, Honorable Inspector of Colleges, the University of Calcutta, as the President of this convocation meeting. May I now invite Professor Chatterjee to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Rajayo Vivekananda Shuraya Om Satchida Sukhasarupayo Shamine Tapaharine. I bow down my head to Holy Trio, Jai Thakur Ramakrishna Dev, Holy Mother, Ma Sharada, and Swami Vivekananda. Good afternoon to you. Respected Param Pujaniya Secretary Maharaj Shukdevananda Ji, Principal Maharaj, Param Pujaniya Swami Mahapragyananda Ji, Vice Principal Maharaj, Brahmachari Tattva Chaitanya Maharaj, Professor Prashanta Kumar Datta, IIT Kharagpur, Professor Gopal Chandra Bain, and Professor Arindam Rai. All present here, the respected Maharaj, Brahmachari Maharaj, present, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. Also my dear colleagues. Today is a holiday for me, as to stand before you, as because there is a very privilege that we came in the convocation and also a holiday, the birth anniversary of Swami Shivananda. At first, I would like to ask one question. That is, is education is a rat race or is a complete man-making system? Still, the question is unresolved. We are thinking, what is the answer? For the hundreds of years we are thinking, as because Swamiji giving the answer, but now we are realizing that is the answer was so correct. So that's why the question is still relevant. So you are thinking, you are not going for resolve this question. So holistic development means the not only the success in life in earning money, what we are contributing to the society, that's the means the whole development or complete life. That is the motto of Ramakrishna Mission and also the institution like the University of Calcutta. For a number of years I spent still I'm a teacher. So I have few duty to express my understanding, or I would like to express to arise few different kinds of thinking in front of us, because I think this is the best platform, as because you are representing the new generation and you are the future teacher. The teachers are the torch bearer. They can eradicate the thousands years darkness in a moment. So I think that is the best platform to raise such kind of issues. We are blaming the mobile phones every day. Is it correct? It is not correct, as because who are literate? Those who can adjust and accommodate with the technology themselves, they are the literate. Not those can write, read, everything they are literate. They are not literate. Now in 2025, those who came accustomed with the technology, so it is inevitable there's a technological development. We had to accept the technological development. So mobile phone technology also developed. But we are running in the virtual world. We are not touching the reality. We have never seen the sky, the color of the sky. We have never seen the flying birds. So that is the virtual reality. If I have asked you the question, have you used your phone? You are also busy in the internet browsing. So everywhere in the world, the problem is the intermittent attention. We are trying to sit for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but we are not able, as because there is the virtual world. We are the inhabitants of the virtual world. So if I will ask you the question, have you taken the information from your relative? How are you? Have you asked your friends, your roommates, how are you? Nobody asks, how are you? Only the problem is that only the selfish word in the world is I. We are in the circle of I. Everyone want to win. Everyone stood fast. Nobody except the 2 or second. Nobody want to lose the game. So life is not the binary, only yes and no. If there is yes, there is no also. We have to think that binary is in reality, no is there. Accepting no is the another learning of life, the completeness of life. I have an opportunity to touch our respected Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in a prize distribution ceremony. I got the Young Scientist Award one time. So I believe the fail, F-A-I-L, it's an extreme negative word. So my understanding, you please accept this, you can accept, must accept. That is the first attempt in learning. That is not negative word. No, it's an extreme negative word. So no means next opportunity. You will get the opportunity. And finally the END. End is the stop. So end means effort never dies. You are giving the effort, it never dies. It also gives you the opportunity. So emotional quotient, the WHO World Health Organization is now they're thinking the emotional quotient, the spiritual wellness and everything they're thinking. That is the very important. That is a part of Indian philosophy. That is, if we consider the Vivekananda philosophy, that is the man-making education, the character-building education, and that is another is the practical Vedanta. I would like to arise another thing. You can think that the Holy Mother Sharada Devi, he is a great thinker. she mentioned that the education should be practicable, that we are thinking in NEP, National Education Policy in 2020. That is the learning from life, learning from family, and her approach is the best approach, is simplicity, the truth, and the education and is the completeness by touching the people, and it is realistic. And what is the Vivekananda is thinking? Why there's a very great incident happened. Vivekananda invited Sister Nivedita in India. Holy Mother is a great power center. She belongs to a village and a very conservative Hindu society, Holy Mother. But Nivedita came with the enlightened, with the Western education. She is also a power center. There is every chance of devastation. But what we have seen, Swami Vivekananda predict that if he is able to meet themselves, both of them, it will create the reforms, it create the revolution. We have seen the revolution. According to the Nivedita's, if there is in Nivedita school, if you go there, there is a very nice picture there. The Holy Mother is just sitting with a smiling face, and Nivedita is sitting at the floor, and it's what it reflects. It reflects the Western philosophy is brought down to our philosophy, our Indian philosophy, our Indian education system, our Indian deep-rooted old tradition. That is the truth. That photograph reflects that. And another thing is that the Sister Nivedita's approach towards the education is the skill and life-oriented education, the value-based holistic education, empathy, service learning, and women empowerment. And what is in the NEP, National Education Policy in 2020, that is also the holistic multidisciplinary education, the student-centric and activity-based learning, flexibility of choice, teacher training and quality, technology integration, Indian language and culture with root, and the educational reforms. If we can try to integrate of all these, the philosophy of Vivekananda, the philosophy, education philosophy of Holy Mother, and the education philosophy of Sister Nivedita, all we can see in the National Education Policy in 2020, as because we are saying that it's a transition period, it's a reformatory period in Indian education system. So that is there is a part, there's a very important formula is there. Learning is a part of life, unlearning is also a part of life, and relearning is also a part of life. It's a very important formula to succeed in the life, for the success in the life. The final integration part is that if I ask you the question, what is the aim of your life? You will tell that I'm thinking. So it's like the very good example that you came a station by boarding a train, but you don't know the destination. How you will purchase the ticket? So we have to think, we have to set the destination. The front bencher, the front liners, they have a definite idea. Only one idea. They are not preferring any other choices. But the mediocres, the bad backbenchers, they are facing lots of odds. They have lots of alternative ideas. So alternative ideas they are creating. So they are the very good reformers. They are the very good. They are pointing the new society, new thinking. That is what is our future? What are the final integration part? That is the scientific thoughts for and in deep-rooted folk society and folk culture, the Indian knowledge system, the life-centered education, Make in India, and finally the Viksit Bharat 2047. So what are the future? Our future is that we will not search the job, we will create job. So every institution we are making that the entrepreneurship hub and career hub, startup is the future. We are encouraging the startup. The university is giving the seed money, and every support they are giving. We have installed the intellectual property cell, IPR cell, the industry linkage and orientation, the implementation of NEP part we are doing. So we are thinking the linkage between the industry and education. It is the organized different kind of hackathon. That is a brainstorming for the alternative ideas. That is very important for the development of any institution. An academic bank of credit, multiple entry exit system, non-formal education to formal credit transfer. That is, for example, I would like to give, that is the, someone is reading in the evening college or evening institution, during daytime they are doing few work. We can convert the 45-hour work to 1 credit. So that is the informal education can be converted to the credit system, and it will be stored in your academic bank of credit. So it's a different approach, it's a reform. Definitely after few time there is a position to give the comment whether it is good or not. So finally, I would like to express my sincere thanks and all my best wishes, and I pray for you all for your success, and must the blessings of Holy Trio showers on you. I express my sincere thanks and best wishes for your future career. ধন্যবাদ, নমস্কার, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন।
Linking NEP with the educational ethos of Ma Sharoda and Sister Nivedita, Professor Chatterjee brought to the fore the need for a holistic developmental template of education. Thank you, Professor. Now, Professor Diptendu Chatterjee, Honorable Inspector of Colleges, the University of Calcutta, will confer the degree upon the students. May I request Principal Maharaj to conduct the ceremony.
Dear graduating students, perhaps this is the moment for which you all have gathered here, and during your stay at Vidyamandira course of study, this is the most expected moment. Almost we reached after we chant here the Veda mantras. This is actually the mantra which were chanted earlier at what in those days we call Samavartana. Myself and our respected Vice Principal Maharaj, we will chant this mantra, Samavartana mantra, and I'll read out the meaning also. After that, this very, expected and much awaited moment of getting the degree formally from the university, from the representative of the University of Calcutta will come. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Vedamanuchyacharya ante vasinamanushasti satyam vada dharmanchara swadhyayan ma pramadaha आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सिः सत्यान्यप्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्यप्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्यप्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैनप्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्यायप्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव जान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि ये के चास्मच्छेयागुंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां तयासनेन प्रशसितव्यं श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया अदेयं श्रिया देयं ह्रिया देयं भिया देयं संवेदा देयम् एष आदेशः एष उपदेशः एषा वेदोपनिषद एतदनुशासनम् एवमुपासितव्यम् एवमचैतत् उपास्यम् Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. This Samavartana mantra is from Taittiriyopanishad, Shikshavalli, Unavimsha, Vimsha, Ekavingsha, Dvavingsha Bhag. Now, I'll read out the meaning of this mantra. Having taught the Vedas, the preceptor or the Acharya imparts this post-instruction to the student. Quote, speak the truth, practice righteousness, make no mistake about study. Having offered the desirable wealth to the teacher, do not cut off the line of progeny. There should be no inadvertence about truth. There should be no deviation from the righteous activities. There should be no error about protection of yourself. Do not neglect propitious activities. Do not be careless about learning and teaching. There should be no error in the duties towards the gods and men. Let your mother be a goddess unto you. Let your father be a god unto you. Let your teacher be a god unto you. Let your guest be a god unto you. The works that are not blameworthy are to be restored to, but not the others. Those actions of ours that are commendable are to be followed by you, but not by the others. You should, by offering seeds, remove the fatigue of those Brahmanas who are more praiseworthy amongst us. The offering should be with honor. The offering should not be with dishonor. The offering should be plenty. The offering should be done with modesty. The offering should be with a way. The offering should be with sympathy. This is the injunction. This is the instruction. This is the secret of Vedas. This is divine behest. This is how the meditation is to be performed. This is how this must be meditated upon. So, this is the Samavartana mantra. After that, the Samavartana Utsava used to be taken place accordingly. In those days, in Vidyamandira, we also have this tradition. So, please follow as I suggest. First, PhD student. Now, the passed out student of PhD programs, please listen to me and do as I instruct you. Honorable Inspector of Colleges, sir, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of doctorate in philosophy, and I pray that the degrees for which they have been recommended may be conferred on them. Will all the candidates who have been presented for the doctorate in philosophy degrees please stand up?
The Senate of the University of Calcutta is pleased to confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended and admit you to all the rights and privileges respectively pertaining thereto, and I, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Inspector of Colleges of this university, to which your autonomous college, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandir, Velun Math, is affiliated, charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same. Thank you.
Please be seated. Now, the passed out students of MA and MSc programs, please listen to me and do as I instruct you. Honorable Inspector of Colleges, sir, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts and Science, and I pray that the degrees for which they have been recommended may be conferred on them. Will all the candidates who have been presented for master degrees please stand up?
The Senate of the University of Calcutta is pleased to confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended and admit you to all the rights and privileges respectively pertaining thereto, and I, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Inspector of Colleges of this university, to which your autonomous college, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandir, Velun Math, is affiliated, charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same. Thank you.
Please be seated. Now, the passed out students of BA and BSc programs, please listen to me and do as I instruct you. Honorable Inspector of College, sir, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Science, and I pray that the degrees for which they have been recommended may be conferred on them. Will all the candidates who have been presented for bachelor's degree please stand up?
The Senate of the University of Calcutta is pleased to confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended and admit you to all the rights and privileges respectively pertaining thereto, and I, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Inspector of Colleges of this university, to which your autonomous college, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandir, Velun Math, is affiliated, charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same. Thank you.
Please be seated. The degree awarding ceremony is over now. We will move to the next part.
Respected Brahmachari Tattva Chaitanya Ji, Vice Principal, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, to deliver the formal vote of thanks. Please, Maharaj.
Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. With folded hands and deep respect, I extend my pranams to the revered senior monks, respectful namaskar to other honored monastic brothers, to the distinguished guests present here today on and off the dais, to all current and ex-faculty members, to the college and hostel staff members, present and retired, to alumni members, guardians, and of course, heartfelt greetings and best wishes to our beloved students, especially to the degree awardees. Today, we come together to reflect on our journey. We have faced many challenges, but we have stayed strong and kept moving forward. Today, we celebrate a milestone in your journey. Amidst the uncertainties of this changing world, you have adapted, persevered, and grown. Your presence here is a testament to your strength and commitment. Congratulations, graduates. Revered Swami Shukadevanandaji Maharaj, Secretary, Ramakrishna Mission Sharada Pitha and Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, has delivered today's inaugural address. His words have struck a chord, making this solemn occasion feel more meaningful. We extend our respectful pranams to him. His speech will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on all of us. Our heartfelt gratitude extends to Professor Dr. Shuman Chakraborty, Honorable Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, West Bengal, for his wonderful convocation address. We are deeply grateful for the esteemed presence and thought-provoking address of Professor Dr. Prashant Kumar Datto, Department of Physics, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. His inspiring words have enriched our minds and touched our hearts, making this convocation ceremony truly unforgettable. To Dr. Gopal Chandra Bayan, Secretary Teachers Council, for his enlightening speech, which so beautifully captured the essence of education as a journey towards intellectual liberation. To Professor Dr. Diptendu Chatterjee, Honorable Inspector of Colleges, University of Calcutta, our deepest appreciation for his august presence and enlightening presidential address. As Dr. Chatterjee confers degrees upon our awardees, we extend our heartfelt reverence for his invaluable contributions. The annual convocation serves as a sacred thread connecting us to our origin, the University of Calcutta. On behalf of the Vidyamandira Parivar, we extend sincere thanks to the administrative and teaching staff for their unwavering cooperation throughout the year. To all the teachers and staff, both past and present, we honor the legacy of our dedicated educators and staff whose tireless efforts have shaped the very essence of this institution. Your commitment to fostering knowledge and inspiring young minds is a testament to the enduring power of education. As we reflect on the words of Swami Vivekananda, we are reminded that true learning is an experiential journey. By embracing a lifelong pursuit of knowledge, we can continue to elevate our institution and empower future generations. Our gratitude extends to the student volunteers who work tirelessly, embodying Swamiji's call for selfless service. Special regards to Swami Mahavidyanandaji, Swami Shanteshanandaji, Swami Bhavagimyanandaji, and to all the members of staff led by Sri Ranjan Kumar Biswas for their leadership and guidance in making this event a success. To the Department of Higher Education, Government of West Bengal, the University Grants Commission, the headquarters of the Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Math, all donors, ex-students, well-wishers, alumni association, and supporters of the college, your generosity has been the cornerstone of our growth. The doors of Vidyamandira will always remain open, embodying the spirit of unity and inclusivity as reflected in the wisdom of the ancient and modern sages of this great country. In conclusion, to the graduating students, as you embark on this exciting new chapter, remember that you are more than just students. You are the architects of the future, the innovators, the dreamers. The world is your stage and it's waiting for your unique performance. Embrace challenges, question the norms, and let your creativity soar. Your potential is boundless, so go out there and make your mark. May the light of knowledge illuminate your path, and may you use your talents to make the world a better place. I thank you all.